Hello, my name is Belinda King, and I am doing my presentation on Parent Notification System. I chose to do School Reach because my new superintendent this year at Drew Central came from a school that actually had implemented this program, and during the interview he talked briefly about this program, and it just kind of sparked an interest for me. It is an instant parent, student, community agency, and faculty contact. It does give us the power to communicate. School Reach is a K-12 service division of Groupcast, a St. Louis, Missouri-based company that specializes in emergency and mass notification solutions for the school, government, and healthcare market that reaches around the world. In 2012 and 2013, they did celebrate many important milestones. They had a 10-year anniversary of their founding, 3.5 millionth broadcast, 500 million individual messages, and they supported over 5,000 educational institutes. Some very, very huge milestones. What they do: School Reach is a web-based service that requires no on-site hardware, which is a big thing for schools because there's no expense. Right now, many schools are in financial distress and really struggling with finances, and so there's no on-site hardware. There's nothing to install. It requires no access to phone lines. It's easy to use and to manage the contact list, which is a big thing for me as a teacher and as a future administrator, because I'm always looking for ways to micromanage to make my time more efficient. It does have outbound messages that can be made personal, and they can take on many forms. One of my favorite forms of messages would be the personal recorded voices. Data does show that if you personally call someone, they are 10 times more likely to come on board or to respond. They're more likely to pick up that phone and communicate with you. You can use email. They do have the feature short text. That's always a really good way to communicate with people today, because people are so highly mobile and pretty much everyone has a cell phone. It does have robust creation. It does have the ability for you to go in and edit it and make it personal for your school environment. It does have a reporting functionality, which is really a neat feature for 21st century schools, because we're always looking for data to drive our curriculum, and now we can look for ways to find data to drive our communication. What sets School Reach apart from other school notification services? It is the industry's leading call service. After looking and doing some research and comparing, the data does show that it is the leading call service. It has the very rich features. It has superior support and training. One of the neat things about the training is the fact that it's webinars, and teachers can go online and go through the training when it's convenient for them. They do own what they deliver. It does have the simple SIS integration and data importation, which basically means that like at Drew Central, we use TAC and GradeQuick, so it is compatible with those two. The data can be imported back and forth. Social media integration is also another great feature. It can be integrated with Facebook, Twitter, and other types of social media. Has a parent app, has a mobile launch app, has a main school caller ID, which means that when a particular school calls, that number shows up. It has a hosted service, which really makes it easy because you can go in from pretty much any type of electronic device, computer, iPad, at any place, and have access to the program. It has the real-time reporting, which once again has to do with the data, collecting that data to drive the communication. Why School Reach? It does have immediate communication, which means that with just simply the touch of a fingertip, you can communicate with parents all over. And at Drew Central, we are such a large district, and we have so many little communities just spread out everywhere that it's just really hard to communicate sometimes. And with School Reach and with your list, it's immediate. You can get feedback data, meaning that the parents can reply back, and you can collect that data to see how the communication School Reach is working for you. It does keep parents, students, community members, and faculty informed at all times. It does improve collaboration with stakeholders because they are able to give you that feedback. It does improve efficiency for administrators. Administrators' time is important, and we need to try to find every way that we can to be more efficient and be there more for the student and the learning. It does improve student learning through parent awareness. By communicating with the parent immediately, you are able to make that parent aware of any issues that might arise. And we all know that data shows that when students are involved, children learn better. They do a lot better in school. It does have outstanding professional development, superior client service. It has a number tracker that I think is just really awesome. We all know that parents tend to move a lot and change their numbers, and it has a system that can be added where this number tracker will track that parent's new phone number. It does have a multitask thing where you can multitask, where you can email or Facebook, like all at the same time. How is School Reach used by thousands of schools? Schools use it for school cancellations. How many times have you been at school, normal day, and then all of a sudden, especially in the state of Arkansas, it starts snowing or icing. So it's really, really hard when you're running around trying to let children go to the office and use the phone, and you're trying to let them use your cell phone to make personal calls. And with School Reach, with just simply the touch of a fingertip, you can let all these parents know that school's being canceled. It does have an emergency notification system, like in case of a tornado or something like that. You could real quickly, with just the touch of a fingertip, let all your parents on your list know that their child is safe. It does have a general announcement section where you can send out announcements for parents. I know on Wednesdays we do a communication folder in 6th grade at Drew Central, and by the time Wednesday rolls around, we have tons of papers with all kind of announcements and things like that. And I just feel like that a lot of those papers go home, but they're never seen by those parents because, you know, I'm overwhelmed with all of them, trying to put them in their mailboxes, and I know the parents just are overwhelmed with this amount of paper. It does have an absentee notification where if there is consistently a pattern of absentees, you can simply let the parent know. It has a lunch balance notification, which at Drew Central we have had some problems in the past with this. And we send out a paper copy on Wednesdays with the Wednesday folders, the communication folders. But a lot of times I just feel like the parents just throw these things in the trash. And with this system, it would be immediate. I mean, they would actually get this information. It does have a parent polls and surveys for the students and the parents, which before I started taking any of my master's classes, I had never really used polls and surveys very much. But now I do see the importance of letting those parents and even the students have a voice. It does have a bus routes change notification. How many times during the day do bus routes get changed, or they change the bus? And parents need to know where their children are going to be and what bus they're going to be on. That's very important to our. How does administration use School Reach to improve efficiency? It integrates communication efforts. It makes a good impression. Nothing like making a good impression with your parents. Seems to make life simpler. It does have an optimum call delivery window of 1 to 3 days, which data proves that you really should make the call within a 2-day period. You can launch calls at the classroom level or the program level whenever possible. This is a really awesome feature because teachers can tend to the issues there in the classroom without waiting to go to the office to tend to problems. And oftentimes it may be the next day when you finally get down to the office to tend to those problems. It has a School Reach blog where people go on and talk about the different positives and negatives of the School Reach program. You can be the first to report. This to me was really a big thing, because a lot of times I feel like schools really get a lot of negativity from newspaper reports and TV reports and radio reports. And if you have the School Reach, then you can report positive things as well as the others. It always offers more than is expected. You can convert print to email and or voice. It does have an automated unexcused absentee alert, and it avoids phone spam. Why does School Reach reduce administrative cost? It does reduce paper consumption, print supplies, postage and mailing costs. It does increase average daily attendance, because if you're letting those parents know on a daily basis about their child's attendance, then they're going to be more apt to pay attention. It does increase lunch balance payments, and it does recover labor. 8 miles of paper saved. This is what one School Reach user calculated as the amount of copy paper that was saved by replacing printed letters and notes with School Reach email and phone broadcast to parents. And the picture at the bottom, it tells the story. I know on Wednesdays when our communication folders go home, as a teacher, I am overwhelmed with the amount of paper that has to be put into their mailboxes. And we've all felt the way he has felt. 300% to 700% return on investment. Data findings from our 2011 customer survey showed that School Reach customers are enjoying a 300% to 700% average return on investment following the implementation of our service. School Reach does not cost, it pays. It has a feature on there where you can take action against bullying. It has a cyberbullying hotline where students and parents can report bullying and other problems. They can give their name, or they don't have to give their name. It gives the students and the parents a new voice, and it gives you the opportunity to find out what's going on in your school. Cost, no charge for faculty and staff, no setup fee or usage fee, has unlimited use with no limit of students. If you need a custom solution, immediately you can go online and find support to help you with that solution. It has the unlimited training, immediate customer support, no hidden fees ever, and the average cost is about $3 a student for the enhanced package, which costs approximately $600 a year. The minimum order for the basic package is $400 a year, and you can pick and choose what features you want with these packages. Never has so much cost so little. School Reach Instant Parent Contact is one of the premier automated parent notification products on the market. Educators have successfully extended the power of School Reach beyond emergencies to increase attendance, reduce negative lunch balances, dramatically increase parent involvement, and reduce expenses. Use School Reach to send messages by phone, email, and text, automated meeting attendance, lunch balance, and fundraiser notices. No additional equipment, software, or phone lines are required. It's simple, it's reliable, and it's secure communication that will improve student learning, keeping all stakeholders informed and improve efficiency. And my bibliography page. Thank you all for your attention and your support.